Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery with an 18-inch round canvas, and I have just freshly painted the edges a few minutes ago. I'm using some black Mayan paint to add a wet layer underneath my Prism pours, and I'd like a little more of it to come out, please, without any clogs. Thank you very much. This is my OXO Omelet Turning Flip and Fold Spatula. You can find it on the Amazon link. I'm the one that discovered these awesome things. What is keeping my turntable is dragging. I think I have a piece of tape under there that used to secure it. In any case, we'll just push her right on through. And then, I guess we'll push on through. It really wants to hang on, doesn't it? And then I'm going to put down some Anita's White Metallic in little puddles like I did on a 14 by 14 that I absolutely love. I think it's 8417, and it's actually airing as I make this today. And it would be really nice to be able to come even close to what the results were that I got. I also used, what did I use? I had little acetate tools for that video, which I'm hoping to be able to use again. I'm going to be using Aussie Floetrol mixed with either Amsterdam White or Black or Dioxazine Purple from Hobby Lobby. Now this is a pretty thin coat of paint, so if I want anything more to be heavier, I better do that. Because paint will flow to paint, and if I tip this even a little bit, which is what I did with the other one, just a little bit, just at the end, to give things just a little tweak. Also, this Mayan Black is also on my Amazon link, which is underneath the video under Show More. And it is the blackest black and stays black. It is still mixed with Floetrol and GAC 800, but it stays black if you get it right. So I'm going to try and do what I did. I'm going to try it with something that's not even open. I think I can get it open. Yes. And I'm pretty sure I shook that up. And I definitely want to make this offset so that I swipe down and around in generous curves. And I started last time with Egyptian coin, which I may use a little bit of, but I'm running low. So I'm going to use Aztec gold, which doesn't work all that well in these bottle tops because I'm mixing my Prism pours with Vivid Polypore, also from Colour Arte. Check that 20% off promo code out underneath the video. Now I do remember I didn't use spoons the first time, which is a good thing for me right at the moment because I realized they're all still in the bucket. But I'm going to change my trajectory and use a little bonfire. Push that right back down in, hopefully. I've got Poinsettia, which is from a new set of colors from, I believe, yes, the Winter Wonderland series. And that is an awesome, awesome, awesome color. I hope I can get my hands on some more of it, honestly. I'm going to do a little pink diamond. And remember, get it on my fingers. Remember that I used Water Dragon. And drips do not matter. And I didn't use Fandango, but I want to use a little bit of that. I have something called Frostbite, which is from Another one of, let's use the Frozen first. Frozen first. And I have some Northern Sky too. Let's use that Frostbite. I like the idea of some light colors. It's very sparkly. And then I mixed myself up the very last amount of my African Violet, which is the bomb. I'm very tempted to add a little bit more white, and I definitely would enjoy a taste of the blue velvet. Let's see, I know I had some pink dahlia in the last time. I had a bunch of colors that I'm probably not going to use this time. But I definitely want some of that pink dahlia. It just changes up all the colors around it just awesomely. Anything else I need is open and ready to go. I'm going to grab my spatula. Actually, that one's going to go in the bucket. Grab another spatula and see if I can make this work. Now, if I want to go this way, I think I want to go this way. Actually, alright, so dioxazine purple that was just open a moment ago. She'll be open again in a second, I believe. It's not as open as I'd like it to be, but it's still open. A nice healthy dose of that. I still kind of feel like I'm missing my white. Let's get that out of there. That tape is frustrating me. Excuse me while I undo my debacle. Hopefully that will be a better thing. So I like getting rid of what I refer to as scriddlins. That's a Rosie word. If Rose is watching, she'll know what that means. I'm going to leave the residual of that purple on there and go for the white. Amsterdam white. Did I say that was dioxazine purple from Master's Touch? If I didn't, I should. And I have a scrape dish, which means if I don't want to scrape everything off on the canvas, and I kind of do, because I like that look of my residuals around the edge, especially when I'm going to tip. So I'm going to go for the black. Oh, those cells are tremendous. I'm going to clean off my spatula as best I can. Grab my little tools, see what I want to do. This looks like it might have worked out for me. Cross your fingers. Throw that spatula in the bucket. Grab my little tools. I think white is the way to go for me right now. That's pretty interesting. I'll try and remember to include the acetate tool creation video, and if I don't, just ask me. I like weaving little strands by using the front edge. The Fandango is that green, and it hasn't always worked out for me, but it definitely did a good thing this time. Pretty happy with that. So what am I going to do now? I think I'm going to use some purple I like my black negative space. I'd like to keep it. I put the purple down. Wow, way over there. That's amazing. I think a little tiny tool is more likely what I want. Not sure about that last mark, but hopefully tipping will help. I'm really liking all of that, actually. I'm going to go for a little more white. If I'm not careful, I'll lose all my black, which I really don't want to do. Got some tremendous cells. I'll try and remember to zoom in for you. I've tried this a few times and it hasn't worked for me as well as I'd like it to. I think I've got to be done, she said as she manipulated something. You can't trust me. I like the waggles. I like the spirals too. I think that's pretty interesting. I'm trying to decide if I want some more pink diamond or not. And for that I would need a tool. And that tool is already in the gold. Before I clean it off, it was sitting right in the pot. Kind of wish I dragged a comb through somewhere, but I've got incredible cells, so whatever it is I want to do, there's some pink. I really like that. A little more. It's not too stained with another color. I like that too. That's pretty cool, really it is. I haven't tipped. I think I forgot a couple of colors, but I don't think you can really tell. So, I don't know how much time I've got left, and I will tip. I should grab this paint catcher, commonly referred to as an edge catcher for me. I don't think I'm going to have any issue. I do have some bubbles that I will have to take out. And if they're not bubbles, I'll have to take them out anyway. Yep, that was a thing that does not belong. I really don't like losing any cells, but the cells I've got are tremendous, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm also not going to worry about my edges. I have a little bit of paint left. I'm not going to pour any paint away. I use GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paint mixtures. Hey, don't forget to look at that 20% off and make sure there's no sale going on too, because there are sales at Colour Arte in December 2021. Yeah, now I'm just playing. Sometimes you got to give yourself permission. I do things because I can. That's the name of my first book next to my second book. My first book is Unlimited Possibilities. Excuse me, because I can. The second book is Unlimited Possibilities. I get a little distracted while I'm doing this, I got to say. I got a mark Yeah, I don't like those marks in there. I haven't put any dots in anything, and I could. I mean, I really could. It would just be nice, I think. I don't think a fuel hurt. I don't want to do anymore. Alright, so what should I tell you? Please give me a thumbs up. I'm going to try and zoom in. I'm going to torch for a moment, and then I'm going to look at it sideways and see if there are any bubbles. And this paint doesn't dry as fast as conventional acrylics because I mixed it with Vivid Polypore. And when I mix my paint, when I mix the Prism Pours, I take whatever small cup, restaurant cup, 2 ounces, 3 ounces, whatever, and I half fill it with the Vivid Polypore, and I put about 25% GAC 800 in there. And then I don't quite fill it out the top half. I leave enough room to stir, which is what anybody with any sense would do. So I do that sometimes, no, most of the time. And that's it. That's my recipe. Let's zoom down in. This is bizarre. Let's move that so it's in a better position for the camera, strangely enough. Look at those cells. I am learning how to do this. The first time was a really happy accident. I've got 2 minutes to tell you guys, I do sell my artwork, and I give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. So if you're interested in having information about either one of those things, use my email address. It's easpb, the word gallery spelled out, at gmail.com. This is a really wild one. I'm gonna work harder to get more negative space as I do this, but I'm still very happy, especially with those cells right there. I love, love, love that frozen color mixed with, what are the other things? I never did put any northern sky in there, but it's a really nice mix together, and especially with the blue velvet. Anyway, please share, watch longer, and watch commercials if you can manage it to help me out. I really appreciate your comments. Keep my morale boosted. Thank you for the donations that help keep me painting and making tutorials at YouTube. If you'd like to be somebody who helps support the production of videos at the studio, then look for the PayPal icon on the bottom right-hand corner of my channel banner. And should you happen to make a donation, you'll be automatically invited to become in the monthly drawing. And the drawing happens on the 1st of the month, and you can see the prizes for the drawing included at the beginning of the exhibition video that I add to the end screen of this video and most recent videos. If you have questions, please ask me. If you're looking for more videos, tomorrow's video should appear on my community board. You can go there, go to my channel and find it. Also on my channel you can find playlists, and I have 2,300 videos. So if you go to playlists, go to all playlists and then created playlists. And if you can't find what you're looking for, just know that I have them all organized by topic and genre and by the 100. And I will help you find what you're looking for. My Amazon link is on my link tree. It's a great place to shop. My 2 books are there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, as I mentioned, volumes 1 and 2. They are the first and the second 100 videos I created for YouTube, and all the processes and all the tools and the links. I got 1 minute left to tell you. On my link tree, you'll find The Gallerist clothing made in Montreal, which is investment quality and gorgeous, has all my designs on it. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, my Facebook group, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for students, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery totes and more for shopping, Pixels.com and Fine Art America that also have links on the link tree. My new Society 6 store is the bomb and definitely worth checking out if you're still doing Christmas shopping. I mentioned that I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, and my paint pouring recipe, open show more, and you'll find my paint pouring recipe and my cell activator recipe. And spring clothing under the video. Spring clothing and The Gallerist and Pixels.com Fine Art America. If you can't find what you're looking for and it's something that I created and you've seen it on YouTube and you'd like it to be there, just ask me and I will put it there for you specifically. And you can customize things very easily. And if you can't figure out how to do things, just ask me. I'm happy to help you. Ask me questions. I love you. Thank you for all the wonderful comments that keep my morale boosted. I really appreciate it.